it's hard to really just go against dude. But like from a skill standpoint, I would say just because of he's trickier. Like he tricky, he gonna catch you with some shit that you don't see. So
if you got one eye, you can see that. But there's some dangers that I see around Boots. He's got 35 professional fights. He's a fighter who stays in the gym, right? So you first hear that, you like, well, that's what you want, right? You want your fighter to be a gym rat. Yes and no. Too much of anything is not a good thing. You can leave a lot of your best moments in the gym.
Hey, Boots, you gonna be in trouble, B. Oh, you gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you right now. Xander Zayas got a cold at team. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Javier. Remember, Javier was the first one to beat damn Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. With Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis.
Shakur Stevenson shared his thoughts on the matchup between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis, offering both praise and caution. Stevenson commended Zayas for accepting the challenge, saying respect to Xander. He's a talented young fighter with the heart of a lion for taking this fight. Boxing needs more fighters willing to step up like that. Win or lose, he's built differently. But Boots is different. In my opinion, he's the toughest fighter to deal with in that division. Stevenson also suggested that Ennis should avoid focusing solely on scoring a knockout against Zayas, warning that an overly aggressive approach may not necessarily work in his favor.
just say, don't always be looking for knockout boxing. So he's a good boxer. I think when he kind of was landing the big shots, he was kind of letting it come to him. So that's what I think. But yeah.
Eddie Hearn also argued that fighters should not be judged solely by their age, emphasizing that youth is not the only factor that determines success in the ring. He made it clear that he is reluctant to write off any boxer, believing that skill, mentality, and preparation are far more important than age when it comes to achieving greatness.
When Zayas said to Top Rank, I want to fight Boots, they went, what? And they went, no. And he went, I want him. See, he was the guy that made this fight.
So you think they tried to dissuade him?
No, I would.
So have you ever dissuaded any fighters from taking a certain fight?
No, because, well, off the top of my head, I don't know, but probably. But I'll give you an example. Anthony Joshua against Alexander Usyk, right? We had all the belts apart from one. And the WBO called the mandatory, which was Alexander Usyk. Now, I would never want to put the doubt into a fighter's mind and don't take this fight, don't take the fight. But I'm looking at this going, like, don't forget, at the time, Usyk wasn't the star he is now, right? I'm looking at it and going, AJ, you can sell 60,000, 70,000 for fighting anybody. Do you want to fight this guy? And he goes, yeah, because I'm not vacating my belt and I want to become undisputed, so I have to fight. And I'm like, okay, right? Then he beats him, and then we got the rematch clause. And what do you think? Should we? No, I want a rematch, right? And you can't overrule a fighter in that respect. You have to let them do their thing. You can give them advice if they ask.
Responding to the discussion surrounding Xander Zayas facing Jaron Ennis, Coach Kenny Ellis pushed back against concerns about the young champion's readiness. He pointed out that, despite being only 23 years old, Zayas has already spent enough time in the sport to take on major challenges, and history has shown that young fighters are capable of rising to the occasion.
The age that they would like to see him in there with a Jaron Boots and it's maybe 2-3 fights from now would have probably made a difference. What do you think?
I've seen fighters in the past, young age, do big things. So you never know. I think, I know Boots will beat him, but I'm just speaking on the past, talking about what that person just said. He's 23 years old. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
He been in the game long enough to take a chance.
How about this? Is this the when Canelo fought Floyd type of situation for Xander?
Canelo, no, it's the type. I'm going way back when Aaron Pryor fought 20-year-old won a Manuel Stewart's fight.
Ellis argued that the fight should not take place in New York because, in his opinion, the New York Commission is too quick to stop bouts. He believes this can deny fighters a fair opportunity to recover and fully demonstrate their abilities inside the ring.
At the same time, I don't think that fight should be held in New York because the commissioner, they stop fights just too quickly, you know. Not just that foreign door fights in the past few years, they stop them too fast. And guys, that caliber fighters, both of them guys are good. Anybody can get rocked or stumble at any given time. And I don't think it's right for the referee to jump in there and stop it. Both of those guys are great, man. You know? Anything can happen in boxing, then you gonna jump in and stop because somebody stumbled, you know? Nah, it's too risky to fight them in New York.
So you feel like Vegas probably would have been a better spot?
Yeah, anywhere but New York, man. You know?
Damn, so if something like that happens, they gonna look at this clip for sure.
They don't get a chance to show their courage anymore in the fights. You know?
Stevenson also believes Xander Zayas is developing quickly and continues to improve with every fight. He feels that, despite his young age, Zayas should not be overlooked in a potential matchup with Jaron Ennis.
I think he can get better. I think he's getting better. I don't think he's staying in one spot. I definitely think he's getting better. I don't think he's not staying in the same spot. You can tell he's getting better. He's trying to learn the craft. He's trying to get skills. So I will give him a hand on that.
Tim Bradley says Xander Zayas is confident for a reason, believing he has identified weaknesses in Jaron Ennis. Bradley explained, Zayas has carefully studied boots and spotted openings, particularly during exchanges and in certain defensive tendencies, showing that his confidence is based on what he sees as genuine opportunities rather than just talk.
Zayas, he always 100% correct with his assessment. Oh, he be on point. He be telling me in the fighter meeting when I used to call his fights. He tell me exactly what he gonna do when he go in there and he does it. You know, I seen that damn interview he just did, and he talk about all the mistakes and weaknesses and flaws and shit that Boots be making. Yeah, he see the same shit I see. He see the same shit I see.
Gary Russell Jr. believes Xander Zayas poses a real threat to Jaron Ennis because of his ability to deliver sharp, high-volume combinations while also carrying legitimate punching power.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on now, Xander. Shorty nice. He nice. I would hate for it to be an upset. I'm going with Boots. Why? He got more of his man strength.
He warned that Boots cannot afford to get flashy or careless, as a single mistake could give Zayas an opening to capitalize and seriously hurt him.
Xander, I feel like with this fight, he gonna punch in numbers. He gonna throw combinations. And Boots can't be in that motherfucker trying to do some pretty shit. Cause Shorty can pop too. And if he got you hurt, he gonna finish.
However, Russell expressed doubts about Zayas' readiness for a high-level fight against Jaron Ennis, suggesting the young champion may not yet be mature enough for that kind of pressure. He warned that stepping up too soon could cause serious problems for Zayas, especially against a fighter as sharp, explosive, and experienced as Ennis. Russell emphasized that while Zayas is talented and improving, ring maturity goes beyond skill, including composure, decision-making, and handling elite-level pressure. In his view, Boots operates on a different level, and any lack of experience or emotional reactions from Zayas could be exposed quickly. He suggested the matchup may be coming at the wrong time, potentially creating challenges Zayas is not fully prepared for yet.
Boots, why? He got more of his man strength now. Not only do he got more of his man strength, he's learning himself better. He still got kinks that I see. I don't think nobody else see it, but I see it. I feel like his raw talent can compensate for that. You know what I mean? He's ambidextrous.
His athletic ability.
Yeah. Ambidextrous. He can go from left to righty. And I feel like his natural skill, athleticism wise, he'll be able to pay up for his little ups. Now, the thing is, he still got a little room to do.
23
Still
years
got a little,
old.
yeah, he still got a little growing to do. You know what I mean? I feel like he the type that he get touched with some stuff and get emotional, and then try to like just trade. Like, okay, come on, I don't care, come on, okay, go ahead and be on kid. You gonna be looking at lights, playing. All that work you did in the gym, you done gave it away because you think you got big corners. Okay, it's not about that. It's about being smart. When you need to be smart, Boots gonna put that antidote on his little ass, and he gonna be mad. He gonna be sad. But I feel like the type of guy he is, genuine, the way he is, I feel like the sportsmanship is still going on show. He gonna be like, all right, good fight. You know what I mean? But he got a chance. Not only do he got to fight his chance, he got to punch his chance. Like, Shorty he got good skill.
Roy Jones Jr. dismissed critics who argue that Xander Zayas is too young to face elite competition, saying that experience matters more than age alone. He stressed that if a fighter has already won multiple championships, he has earned the right to challenge anyone in the division. Jones noted that elite talent often reveals itself early, and history has shown many young champions rising to major occasions. In his view, Zayas has already proven himself at a high level, and questioning him based on age is unfair. He concluded that when a fighter has achieved that level of success, he is simply ready, regardless of how young he is.
Not too early. It's not too early because
That's just a question.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. He's fighting for 2-time world champion already. What if he go for the third one and he gets beat? Then he misses a big money fight with Boots instead of going on and taking this fight. You understand me? So it's like so many times we get cheated out of fights because guys try to wait till the fight simmers or gets to where it needs to be. Then they'll wait till they think one guy's ready. No, if you're a 2-time world champion across the board already, you're ready. If you're not ready, you shouldn't have got them. You shouldn't have got them 2 titles if you weren't ready. So if you got 2 titles, I don't want to hear that you're not ready. You better be ready because you're 2-time world champion. You got 2 of the belts in the weight class. Everybody in the weight class want that. So you're behind. Better.
Timothy Bradley has also spoken highly of Xander Zayas, pointing out that one of his biggest advantages heading into elite fights is the team behind him. Bradley emphasized that Zayas is not just a talented young fighter, but someone being guided properly at every stage of his career. He noted that Zayas is one of the strongest teams in boxing, highlighting how they have carefully developed his skills, built his confidence, and positioned him for success against top-level opposition. According to Bradley, that structure and support system plays a major role, especially for young champions stepping into high-pressure fights. While he still sees challenges against fighters like Jaron Ennis, Bradley believes Zayas' team gives him a real chance because they understand how to prepare, strategize, and adapt at the highest level of the sport.
Oh yeah, Javier. Remember, Javier was the first one to beat damn Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, with Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis. Yeah, Javier, trainer. Oh, hey, that man got an eye. He got straight damn eyes. Xander Zayas got one of the best teams. One of the best teams in boxing. Yep. And they come ready. So if he already talking about the weaknesses, he make a whole lot of mistakes, and he is just cheesing like, yeah, that's what, oh, everybody's high on Boots. Oh, they got a lot of clout around you, Boots. Oh, you got hype all around you. Man, you got all this hype around you. Yeah, shit, got me even hyped up. Cause I see how special you can be. But you need to tighten. I'm telling you, if you don't tighten your shit up, player, oh, you gonna be looking on the other side. You gonna look like a fool too. And then everybody will be like, oh, that's why that fool didn't fight nobody.
Jose and Nacho Salido gave a serious warning to Xander Zayas about stepping in with Jaron Ennis, stressing that this would be a major step up in danger and intensity. They explained that Ennis is not just another opponent, but an elite, high-speed, high-pressure fighter who breaks opponents down quickly once he finds his rhythm. In their view, Zayas must be careful not to get drawn into exchanges or try to match Ennis punch for punch, because that is exactly where Ennis becomes most dangerous. They acknowledged Zayas' skill and potential, but made it clear that experience and ring control at this level are still developing for him.
Well, Zayas, his last fight didn't look that good, but I mean, it was just a fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a great fight, but I think Boots is gonna pull it.
Nacho?
I think Boots is gonna pull it too.
I've talked to a couple people, like let's say Abner Mares and a couple of other fighters. What they keep telling me is that they feel Xander, even though he has a title belt, he has fights under him and everything, his age, he's too young to be in this big of a fight. Somebody, if I
think it's too soon for him.
Abner Mares compared it to Vargas versus Trinidad.
Yeah, did the same thing. I mean, he's the champion right now. Zayas, he's like right here. He thinks he can beat everyone, and maybe he can.
Remember, he was in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah. But you gotta be smart. You gotta, check another options. Boots is a danger fighter, and
hey, there's a reason why Crawford never wanted to fight him. He's dangerous. He did camp with Canelo. He was keeping up with Canelo, which is a bigger fighter. So he has experience. He's been out there.
In his final prediction for the fight, Coach Kenny Ellis has also leaned toward Jaron Ennis, pointing to his experience, overall ring IQ, and proven dominance against higher-level opposition. He believes Ennis's maturity, timing, and ability to adapt under pressure give him a clear edge in this matchup. Ellis feels that while Xander Zayas is talented and improving quickly, Ennis has already been tested in tougher situations and has shown he can handle elite fighters with ease. Because of that experience gap, Ellis trusts Ennis to stay composed, break down his opponent, and control the fight as it progresses.
What do you think about that fight? Man, that's a good fight. Respect to both of them,
Yeah.
Respect to both of them.
Tell me, obviously, do you feel like that fight goes the distance? Who do you favor?
I don't think it's gonna go the distance. I favor Boot.
Mickey Bay added his voice to the growing debate around the Xander Zayas versus Jaron Ennis showdown, calling it a bombshell matchup that has the boxing world talking. He suggested the fight is a true crossroads moment where youth, discipline, and skill collide with elite-level experience and explosive power. Bay noted that Zayas is stepping into his toughest test yet, while Ennis brings proven dominance and the ability to overwhelm opponents quickly once he finds his rhythm. He implied that the matchup will reveal who is truly ready for superstardom at 154 pounds, with no easy path for either fighter. In his view, this is not just a fight, but a statement bout that could reshape the future of the division depending on who emerges victorious.
Unified.
Oh, my bad.
Youngest unified champion. Yep. Abdullah Mason, the youngest champion in today. And he got a fight with Joe Cordina. He'll be doing his first title defense with Joe Cordina as well. And I hear it's back home too. I hear that they're going back home with it.
Them both two good fights. I think Boots will beat Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, is this the hardest fight in Boots' career to date?
I don't think so. I think that dude, what was his name? Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was his toughest fight.
And you don't think a Xander Zayas can oppose that type of threat to him?
No, I mean Xander he definitely got the he could fight in great conditioning. I just think his age and the non-experience against who he like, I think his age and his a little bit of the immaturity in the ring, I think is gonna show that night.
Roy Jones Jr. believes the outcome of Zayas versus Boots would have major ripple effects in boxing regardless of who wins. He says a victory for Zayas could immediately open the door to even bigger super fights, especially high-profile Puerto Rico versus Mexico-style rivalries that always draw huge attention and carry historic significance. In that scenario, Jones pointed to a potential future clash with someone like Sebastian Fundora as the type of unification or crossover fight fans would demand next. He emphasized that modern boxing is built on momentum, and big wins naturally lead to even bigger opportunities. For Jones, this fight is not just about one result, but about shaping the next wave of elite matchups and legacy-defining rivalries in the division.
Another Puerto Rico versus Mexico, and he don't live in Mexico, but Thunder is Mexican, I believe. So if he wins, that's a Puerto Rico versus Mexico clash again. If Boots wins, everybody gonna want to say, you solved that puzzle, but how you gonna solve this Fundura puzzle? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So it's
The
so,
towering inferno,
it's so much to build off of this fight, no matter how it ends, that this is the time this fight has to happen.
Is Zayas ready for the elite level, or is Boots simply on another level right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.